33 Marketing Acronyms You Should Know. Understanding online marketing lingo can be challenging, but as a marketer that wishes to have an online presence, it could mean the difference between success and failure. Even the experienced marketing professional may learn something new here, as many of these terms were not around 20 years ago. The list is in alphabetical order and are not representative of their ranking in importance. Visually, some of the acronyms have had spaces or periods added in order for this text-to-speech reader to pronounce the acronyms accurately. Rest assured, the acronyms are written without spaces or periods. So now I present 33 important marketing-related acronyms that you must know. Here goes. 1. API. Application Programming Interface. An API is computer programming rules which allow applications to get data from a service and use it in their own application or in some type of data analyses. It connects to another application getting data and uses it in an external software. 2. B2B. Business to business. This term is used to describe a company that sells to other businesses. Google and Oracle both provide business marketing services. 3. B2C. Business to consumer. Used to describe companies that sell directly to consumers. Starbucks, Apple, and Adidas are primarily B2C companies. 4. CTA. Call to action. Usually in the form of a link, a CTA is used to persuade website visitors to continue on to complete a sales transaction. They entice a website visitor into eventually becoming a lead. CTAs are seen online in the form of imperative commands like sign up now or buy now. Call to actions are also common on TV or radio ads such as call now or visit our store. A clear CTA structure gives better visitor to lead conversion through the funnel process through an enticing and valuable call to action offer. 5. CAN, spam. Controlling the assault of non-solicited pornography in marketing. It's a 2003 U.S. law that established rules related to commercial email and messages and gives spam recipients more control in stopping businesses from emailing them. This is often seen as an unsubscribed link in most emails. This law also specifies punishment for violators. 6. CASL. Canadian Anti-Spam Legislation. CASL is a 2013 law similar to CAN spam passed in Canada. Any commercial electronic messages in the form of emails and cell phone texts that can be accessed by computers in Canada are covered. 7. CTR. Click-through rate. The audience percentage that clicks through to the next step in your marketing path. It's equal to the total number of clicks that your call to action receives divided by the number of possible views or other types of requests that people could have clicked. 8. CMS. Content Management System. An web-based program designed for employees to manage websites without requiring coding knowledge and instead uses an on-screen form representing exactly what is to appear on the corresponding website. This type of program does a multitude of customer-related databasing, communication and other actions like automatically making content searchable online or indexing it on a database. CMS programs also provide reports of user navigation and other transactions for analysis purposes. 9. COS. Content Optimization System. A COS is basically a CMS content management system that is optimized to deliver customers personalized content depending on certain characteristics of the user. YouTube offers channel owners the content optimization ability to show a unique, perhaps introductory video to unsubscribed visitors while a different video, perhaps a latest upload, to be seen by visitors who already subscribers. 10. CRO. Conversion Rate Optimization. Not pronounced CRO. CRO is the process of improving your website or landing page's conversion of visitors into customers. CRO is most often applied to web page or landing page optimization, but it can also be applied to social media, CTAs, and other parts of your marketing. 11. CPL. Cost per lead. The amount it costs your marketing organization to acquire a lead. This factors heavily into customer acquisition cost and is a metric that marketers should keep a keen eye on. 12. CAC. Customer acquisition cost. Your total sales and marketing cost. To calculate CAC, follow these steps for a given time period, month, quarter, or year. Add up program or advertising costs plus salaries plus commissions plus bonuses plus overhead. Divide by the number of new customers in that time period. For example, if you spend $500,000 on sales and marketing in a given month and added 50 customers that same month, then your CAC was $10,000 that month. 13. CRM. Customer Relationship Management. A set of software programs that let companies keep track of everything they do with their existing and potential customers. At the simplest level, CRM software lets you keep track of all the contact information for these customers. But CRM systems can do lots of other things too, like tracking email, phone calls, faxes, and deals, sending personalized emails, scheduling appointments, and logging every instance of customer service and support. Some systems also incorporate feeds from social media such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and others. 14. CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and it's what gives your entire website its style, like colors, fonts, and background images. It affects the mood and tone of a web page, making it an incredibly powerful tool. It's also what allows websites to adapt to different screen sizes and device types. 15. HTML. Hypertext Markup Language. This is a language used to write web pages. It's at the core of every web page, regardless the complexity of a site or number of technologies involved, and provides the basic structure of the site, which is then enhanced and modified by other technologies like CSS and JavaScript. 16. KPI. Key Performance Indicator. A type of performance measurement companies use to evaluate an employee's or an activity's success. Marketers look at KPIs to track progress toward marketing goals, and successful marketers constantly evaluate their performance against industry-standard metrics. Examples of KPIs include CAC, customer acquisition cost, blog traffic sources, and homepage views. Choose KPIs that represent how your marketing and business are performing. 17. LTV. Lifetime value. A prediction of the net profit attributed to the entire future relationship with a customer. To calculate LTV, follow these steps for a given time period. Take the revenue the customer paid you in that time period. Subtract from that number the gross margin. Divide by the estimated churn rate, aka cancellation rate, for that customer. For example, if a customer pays you $100,000 per year where your gross margin on the revenue is 70% and that customer type is predicted to cancel at 16% per year, then the customer's LTV is $437,500. 18. LTV, CAC. The ratio of lifetime value LTV to customer acquisition cost, CAC. Once you have the LTV and the CAC, compute the ratio of the two. If it costs you $100,000 to acquire a customer with an LTV of $437,500, then your LTV CAC is 4.4 to 1. 19. MRR. Monthly recurring revenue. The amount of revenue a subscription-based business receives per month. Includes MRR gained by new accounts, net news, MRR gained from upsells, net positive, MRR lost from downsells, net negative, and MRR lost from cancellations, net loss. 20. NPS. Net Promoter Score. A customer satisfaction metric that measures, on a scale of 0 to 10, the degree to which people would recommend your company to others. The NPS is derived from a simple survey designed to help you determine how loyal your customers are to your business. To calculate NPS, subtract the percentage of customers who would not recommend you, detractors, or 0 to 6, from the percent of customers who would, promoters, or 9 to 10. Regularly determining your company's NPS allows you to identify ways to improve your products and services so you can increase the loyalty of your customers. 21. PPC. Pay-per-click. This is an advertising technique in which an advertiser puts an ad in an advertising venue like Google AdWords or Facebook and pays that venue each time a visitor clicks on the ad. It's equal to the amount of money spent to get a digital advertisement clicked. Also an internet advertising model where advertisers pay a publisher, usually a search engine, social media site, or website owner, a certain amount of money every time their ad is clicked. For search engines, PPC ads display an advertisement when someone searches for a keyword that matches the advertiser's keyword list, which they submit to the search engine ahead of time. PPC ads are used to direct traffic to the advertiser's website, and PPC is used to assess the cost-effectiveness and profitability of your paid advertising campaigns. There are two ways to pay for PPC ads. First, there's a flat rate where the advertiser and publisher agree on a fixed amount that will be paid for each click. Typically this happens when publishers have a fixed rate for PPC in different areas on their website. Second, there's a bid-based rate where the advertiser competes against other advertisers in an advertising network. In this case, each advertiser sets a maximum budget to pay for a given ad spot, so the ad will stop appearing on a given website once that amount of money is spent. It also means that the more people that click on your ad, the lower PPC you'll pay and vice versa. 22. ROI. Return on investment. A performance measure used to evaluate the efficiency and profitability of an investment, or to compare the efficiency and profitability of multiple investments. The formula for ROI is gain from investment minus cost of investment, all divided by cost of investment. The result is expressed as a percentage or ratio. If ROI is negative, then that initiative is losing the company money. The calculation can vary depending on what you input for gains and costs. Today, marketers want to measure the ROI on every tactic and channel they use. Many facets of marketing have pretty straightforward ROI calculations like PPC, but others are more difficult like content marketing. 23. SEO. Search engine optimization. The practice of enhancing where a web page appears in search results. By adjusting a web page's on-page SEO elements and influencing off-page SEO factors, an inbound marketer can improve where a web page appears in search engine results. There are a ton of components to improving the SEO of your site pages. Search engines look for elements including title tags, keywords, image tags, internal link structure, and inbound links, and that's just to name a few. Search engines also look at site structure and design, visitor behavior, and other external, off-site factors to determine how highly ranked your site should be in the search engine results pages. 24. SLA. Service Level Agreement. For marketers, an SLA is an agreement between a company's sales and marketing teams that defines the expectations sales has for marketing and vice versa. The marketing SLA defines expectations sales has for marketing with regards to lead quantity and lead quality, while the sales SLA defines the expectations marketing has for sales on how deeply and frequently sales will pursue each qualified lead. SLAs exist to align sales and marketing and adhere to the philosophy that if the two departments are managed as separate silos, the system fails. For companies to achieve growth and become leaders in their industries, it is critical that these two groups be properly integrated. 25. SMB. Small to medium business. Usually defined as companies that have between 10 and 500 employees. 26. SaaS. Software as a service. Any software that is hosted by another company, which stores your information in the cloud. Examples: Salesforce, IM clients, and project management applications. 27. UGC. User-generated content. User-generated content is anything that you see online that was created by users, whether it be blogs, discussion forums, wikis, posts on social media, chats, tweets, podcasting, images, audio and video files. UGC can also be comments on a website on your original content. User-generated content is what all of us as marketers want to see on our website, on our brand pages in social media, and everywhere online that has to do with our brand and image. User-generated content means more traffic, more engagement, and more followers. It is important for your brand building and your ability to market and grow. 28. Tofu. Top of the funnel. Sometimes called tofu, top of the funnel refers to the very first stage of the buying process. Leads at this stage are just identifying a problem that they have and are looking for more information. As such, an inbound marketer will want to create helpful content that aids leads in identifying this problem and providing next steps toward a solution. Tofu is also very tasty when it is fermented and served stinky. Contrastly, there's also bottom of the funnel. The bottom of the funnel refers to a stage of the buying process leads reach when they're just about to close as new customers. They've identified a problem, have shopped around for possible solutions, and are very close to buying. Typically, next steps for leads at this stage are a call from a sales rep, a demo, or a free consultation, depending on what type of business is attempting to close this sale. 29. UV. Unique visitor. A person who visits a website more than once within a period of time. Marketers use this term in contrast with overall site visits to track the amount of traffic on their website. If only one person visits a web page 30 times, then that web page has 1 UV and 30 total site visits. 30. URL. Uniform Resource Locator. This is the address of a piece of information that can be found on the web, such as a page, image, or document. URLs are important for on-page SEO, as search engines scour the included text when mining for keywords. If a keyword you're looking to get indexed for is in the URL, you'll get brownie points from search engines, but no real brownies, unfortunately. 31. UX. User experience. The overall experience a customer has with a particular business. From their discovery and awareness of the brand all the way through their interaction, purchase, use, and even advocacy of that brand. To deliver an excellent customer experience, you have to think like a customer, or better, think about being the customer. 32. UI. User interface. A type of interface that allows users to control a software application or hardware device. A good user interface provides a user-friendly experience by allowing the user to interact with the software or hardware in an intuitive way. It includes a menu bar, toolbar, windows, buttons, and so on. 33. XML. Extensible Markup Language. XML is a markup language that defines a set of rules for encoding documents in a format that is both human-readable and machine-readable. An XML sitemap is a file of code that lives on your web server and lists all of the relevant URLs that are in the structure of your website. It's kind of like a floor plan for the site, which especially comes in handy whenever the site gets changed. It also helps search engine web crawlers determine the structure of the site so they can crawl it more intelligently. Sitemaps don't guarantee all links will be crawled, and being crawled does not guarantee indexing. However, a sitemap is still the best insurance for getting a search engine to learn about your entire site. It's sort of like saying, "Hey, Google, check out this fine website." Wow! You got all the way to the end of these somewhat boring but highly useful marketing acronyms. Congratulate yourself for being truly dedicated to enriching your marketing knowledge. Many thanks go out to the text reader used, which is free online without a download. It is located at ttsreader.com. I am so happy to have found this free online tool to help my students.